Camera in the back there. Those are the traffic cams. The New York State 511. That'll be in the credits. We'll have that ready for you today. Welcome to QPTV Daily Social Live. If we can get the prompt. You're watching QPTV Daily Social Live. This is QPTV.org's live daily show. I'm your host for today, James. Let's get started. Hopefully you have all been very safe over the last 48 hours or so with the nor'easter, the incredible downpours that we've had, and flooding. The last storm we had last month was pretty bad. And hopefully since then, many of you have taken precautions on QPTV and QPTV.org, especially dealing with this end of the hurricane season. We want to bring to you some great advice to make sure that you're ready and prepared for any natural disasters that could happen, because it's in terms of the weather, it's been very interesting. It's been a very warm October, and it's been incredibly rainy. So just be careful out there, drive safe, and make sure you're protected. Make sure it's also cold and flu season. I had a touch of the cold myself. Just be careful. Make sure you're still protected. COVID is still out there. Be careful. But welcome, QPTV Daily Social Live. Last week we had Community Media Day, and this is the first show of the week, so we won't be able to get into a bunch of it. But we'll touch on it a little bit later on in the show. But what we will also talk about is what's coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow we have another big live day. We have 2 programs we're going to tell you about, and we're really excited to bring that to you. I would like to also be able to bring to you a couple of brand new promos. I think one of them, they're not even up on the website yet. So this is going to be a premiere. So that should be fun. And yeah, we just want to remind you, of course, you're watching QPTV, and it's more than just a passive form of entertainment or information. It's something that you can be active in. So at QPTV, we always invite you to watch, learn, and create. And we'll be telling you about that as well. But for right now, we want to tell you where you can find us on social media. And we're on Facebook at Queens Public Television, Instagram at QPTV, Twitter at QPTV, YouTube, QPTV Queens Public Television, LinkedIn, QPTV, and Twitch, Queens Public Television. Or you can go to your the search engine on any of those websites, or Google, search QPTV Queens Public Television, and you'll be certain to find us. You could also email us. You could also email us directly at media@qptv.org. You can send us your questions, comments, anything. If you want to know more about a particular QPTV program or what we do, please feel free to write in. And that's media@qptv.org. And of course, if you're watching QPTV, you're probably watching it on one of these carriers in Queens only. We're on Spectrum, RCN, Fios, and you can watch QPTV original programs on qptv.org like you're watching right now. What I also want to do is remind you that if you're looking to get the latest up-to-date information on what QPTV is, what's happening in QPTV, you can subscribe to our newsletter right now. Go to qptv.org/newsletter. So today we're going to touch on a couple of things that are happening tomorrow that we're happy to bring you. We have to fix that. Oh boy. So the Queens Chamber of Commerce 2021 Building Recognition event. That's the Ocasio-Cortez event. Let me pause that. Let's go back to the website. It came up originally, so. We have to refresh the page. Oh. Hold on a second, folks. We gotta reload this page here. It's live streaming. Let's see if we can play a promo in the meantime. Of course, we're heading towards the end of the year. So what we're going to do for you is just play a little bit of the best stuff that we found on the website. And if you go to qptv.org, we have a collection of videos that were produced by Queens College. Amazing videos called Big Ideas. Let's play the trailer for you right now while we get the page reloaded.
Hi, I'm Queens College President Frank H. Wu. Here at Queens College, our faculty are at the forefront of creating knowledge of great importance to our community and to society. In our new series, Big Ideas at Queens College, we are highlighting outstanding educators and their amazing research. From researching climate change and the causes of chronic pain to preserving endangered languages and identifying areas of disparity in New York City, Our first season of Big Ideas at Queens College features brilliant faculty members and their groundbreaking research.
Hi, I'm John Dennehy.
My name is Linwood Gibson.
Hello, my name is Maral Tajurian.
Hi, my name is Isabel Cuervo, and my big idea is...
And my big idea is...
And my big idea is...
My big idea is...
Look out for our first season of Big Ideas at Queens College this spring 2021 on YouTube and Facebook.
You can certainly find that on those outlets, but you can find it on QPTV.org right now. We have all the episodes of Big Ideas at Queens College, which is perfect because after you're done watching that, you can watch any other program that QPTV's produced. It's available on demand right now on QPTV.org. So now we have our page reloaded. And if you go to QPTV.org right now, you'll see we have a little poster card, basically. Let's see if we could bring that up. Oop. Bear with me, folks. I haven't done this show in quite a while, so I'm getting back into it. All right, so this event, if you could see it on the page, I want to bring it up. I want to bring that up in a larger frame if I can. Let's copy the. There we go. There we go. There we go. So as you can see, tomorrow from 7 to 8:30 p.m. we'll be cable casting live the Queens Chamber of Commerce building recognition. This will be at the TWA Hotel at JFK. And let's see if I have that information right in front of me. I can tell you exactly what that event's about. Now, the Queens Chamber of Commerce, for over 90 years, they've held their building awards, and that's where they celebrate, where all the wonderful construction that keeps our borough strong and growing strong is celebrated. Now, they didn't get to host the event last year because of the coronavirus pandemic, but they're back, and they're going to have a cocktail reception at the iconic TWA Hotel, and they will recognize and celebrate all the development in Queens in the last 2 years. And we are happy to bring that to you on QPTV because you can't get a ticket right now. But you can watch it right here on QPTV and QPTV.org. And that is why, as we said last week, it's so important to build up and advocate for community media and your community media access center, because you're not going to find these events anywhere else on television or on the web in such a way where it's being showcased. And of course, this content is not just about this particular organization or event. Of course, when it comes to programming on QPTV, it's all about you, the producer, whether you're an individual or a not-for-profit organization, or you're an elected official, or you just someone. You might even be someone from outside of the borough who has something to say. We invite you to give us your programs as well. Also, tomorrow, again, the thumbnail is a little off. My thumbnails haven't been quite right, I have to say. So tomorrow, I'll bring up the website for this. That way, it'll just be easier for me to talk about. Bear with me. Okay. I have to do something there. Okay, so what happens with this is that the software kind of keys out, colors are out. So basically, you can see over the background here, there's going to be the developing career pathways for people with disabilities. This is going to be part of a conference, the Partners for Workforce and Economic Development. It starts tomorrow, and this is actually this is what do you call it? A session featuring the New York City Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. And this is, I can get all the information if I bear with me again. We usually have all this information up front, but what happened is that we're trying to work out the bugs in the system. Okay, so this is I'll read it from their agenda here. Collaboration is key. Partnering with business, local nonprofits, community-based organizations, NYC agencies, and state VR. MOPD created the city's first workforce development initiative for New Yorkers across all disabilities. The panelists, we have Joanna Lisboa from CVS and Aetna Workforce, of course, and Larry Grubler from Transitional Services of New York, TSINY. We've featured many of those programs, and Larry's a major friend and partner with QPTV. And many more are going to discuss this pretty, I think, incredibly informative conference session that you generally won't see on television. And I'll hammer that point over and over again because it's not just true. I think it's what's crucial that you get to see things that affect maybe not everybody in your neighborhood, but the people that need it. We make this available, So what you want to do, save the time for tomorrow at 11 a.m. Spectrum 34, 1995, RCN 82, Fios, Verizon Fios Channel 34, and of course streaming on QPTV.org. This program will also be available on the website after, so you can take a look at that as well. But we're looking forward to bringing this to you on QPTV.org. Also on QPTV.org, if you missed it, let's see if we could bring that up. Go back. If you missed it, you'll want to check out, not me, I'm on right there. You'll want to check out the Queensborough President's Town Hall at York College. And this was covering Southeast Queens. It was a regional town hall hosted by Queensborough President Donovan Richards. And it was incredibly in-depth. A lot of people got to discuss what was going on in the region. They got to talk to elected officials. You get to have exchanges and come away with a ton of information, especially if you live in this area or if you just want to be in the know. Please check out this program. I'll play a little bit of it in the background. And then, it's and we have so many of these programs on QPTV.org. And these are the programs that we've been able to simulcast. If you turn on your TV and watch QPTV.org, you can see even more productions from people in your community, your neighbors, your family and your friends. And like I said from the beginning of the show, you don't have to be passive. You can watch it and actually become a participant by either producing shows yourself or taking an active role in getting involved with your community access center. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll discuss a little more about the best of QP. We'll touch on that. And we'll be back.
I'm Anna. I'm a We Power NYC ambassador with NYC Votes, and you're watching QPTV.
Yep, we're back. QPTV Daily Social Live. It is Tuesday, October 26th. I hope you've been safe out there with this pretty wild weather. A lot of rain, flooding in a lot of areas. It's at least outside my window. It's a little dry, so hopefully it'll clear up for the rest of you. And if you're on your way home or about to get on your way home from work, be safe. I want to here. I wanted to play a little bit of what we talked about last week, Community Media Day. And one of the things that we talked about was, the different projects we're working on. And especially with the elections coming up, we did a lot with the NYC Votes Youth Ambassador Program. Right before this, we played the recent promo from one of their ambassadors. And for right now, I'd like to play one of the promos that we had earlier in the year. Because I think they're really good representatives, those ambassadors, and I'd like to play some more of that. I know we didn't get to play all of them. So here's one right here. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Sierra. I'm currently a junior in Manhattan Village Academy, and I became involved in this program through my school counselor, who sends out newsletters regarding like programs that high schoolers should sign up for. And immediately when I saw the description of this program, I became interested in applying because the description stated something along the lines of providing voter registration information to like all communities. And I kind of like aligned with those values because I feel like it's important for voters to have like unbiased, equitable information regardless of like what community you live in. Through my role as an ambassador, I'm able to inform my community on certain information regarding voter registration. And I kind of live in like an immigrant populated community, and so like they're not very well informed on like voter registrations, voter resources. They don't have access to that. So like my role as an ambassador will help spread education on these subjects. I feel like this program is a great segue to what I want to do in the future because I'm already like interested in politics and like voting, and I kind of want to major in political science in college. And through this program, I'm able to learn about different aspects of voting and how voters will be most influenced and how to like spread information that is not biased at all, because biased information can really like sway voters into picking one side over the other. And yeah, I feel like this program is really helping me like build my career because it's giving me like insight into what a political science major would look like. Okay, so my parents are immigrants from Bangladesh, and Bangladesh is like a very government corrupted country where like voters have no rights. They have to pick like one side because if they don't, then they're like basically they're oppressed and they can't really choose between two candidates. They have to choose like one candidate, and it just my parents used to talk about it all the time, and that's how I kind of got involved with the idea of people having free will and free choice to pick whomever they want to. And that's like growing up, my parents were always into like politics and stuff like that, and I kind of got influenced by what they were saying. Yeah, it kind of shaped my beliefs and influences.
Very cool. Those kids, young adults, were extremely well knowledged and well versed on everything regarding voting in New York City. So you want to go to qptv.org, you could check out more of those videos. But right now we have a new promo for you to check out. Take a look.
Hey, I'm Anna, a We Power NYC ambassador with NYC Votes, here to share important election information with you. Did you know that in addition to electing our next mayor and city council this fall, you'll also vote on 5 ballot proposals which would change the state constitution and impact your rights as a New Yorker? This year's proposals focus on issues including the environment, voting laws, equal representation, and the justice system. You can either vote yes or no when you see them on your ballot. Your voice needs to be heard on November 2nd. For more information and to learn more, you can visit voting.nyc.
Once again, you can watch us on Facebook, Instagram. Well, no, you can't watch us. You can find us on Instagram. You can watch us on Twitter. You can watch us on YouTube. You can find us on LinkedIn, and you can watch us on Twitch. Just look for QPTV or Queens Public Television. You'll know us when you see us. And you can email us directly at media@qptv.org if you have any questions, comments, suggestions. Please send them our way. That's media@qptv.org. Of course, you could find us on your local Queens cable channel lineup. That's Spectrum, RCN, and Verizon Fios. And if you want to watch QPTV original programs, you can go to qptv.org for that. Now, we're about to go, sadly. There's always more work to be done. But tomorrow we'll play a little more of... I'm looking to play much more of the... see if I can bring... Oh, nope. That wasn't right. Of the... of that wonderful interview that we had with Roz the other day. Roz Linieves is the community development manager, and she's the host of a few of the programs, in particular Queen's Perspectives on QPTV. And we had a lengthy discussion about the importance of community media, and it was excellent. And what we've done over the past year, and we're going to be playing that as part of our Best of series, of course, from tomorrow and through the rest of the year. Because there's a lot to cover. There's a lot that we can talk about. There's a lot that we can showcase. But if you want to get ahead, go to qptv.org right now, and you can check it all out. All the content that we produced and we've simulcast is available right now. The election's coming up. If you want to just see as much information on the candidates, we have a bunch of content online right now at QPTV's Election Center, going back to a year ago from when we were discussing the primaries, and there were 100 candidates. So if you're curious, or you just want you like to go down the rabbit hole, qptv.org is the perfect place for that kind of thing. So I invite you to check it out right now. And we also want you to not forget to check out, I want to bring it up without bringing up the old information, but yeah, check it out. Oh, I know how to do it. Remembering my controls here. No, not that. You want to check out the Queens Chamber of Commerce 2021 Building Recognition. This is the Queens Chamber of Commerce this awards ceremony recognizing building throughout the borough. It's very interesting. It should be something that if you're curious about what's happening in the borough, or you just want to see something different, finally see something different on television, please watch tomorrow at 7 p.m. Spectrum 1997, RCN 85, FiOS 37, and on QPTV.org. And of course, you'll be able to watch that after that's done if you miss it. So always go to QPTV.org for the latest. Also, you can check out tomorrow at 11 a.m. Developing Career Pathways for People with Disabilities. This is a session that is part of a conference, and you will want to check that out tomorrow morning. That's brought to you in part with the NYC. I want to make sure I get this right. The NYC Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities, and of course, along with a number of really distinguished panelists, our friend Larry Grubler from Transitional Services for New York, or TSI-NY, will be one of the panelists. So be sure to check that out tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. right here on QPTV. And that's it. Sadly, it's time to go. Remember, if you're on the road now, get home safe. A lot of people are rushing to get out at this time. It's not worth it to have something tragic happen to save a couple of minutes. So please be safe. Be kind to everyone around you. I got a special bonus today. I think I got the end of the show working. So with that, let's bring up... Thanks again for tuning in to Daily Social Live from QPTV. We'll be back with more on what you should know from Queens Public Television, because we can't do this without you. In fact, we're here for you. We want you to become part of our in real life social network. Go to QPTV.org to find out how to watch, learn, create with QPTV. Tell your friends with us, share and subscribe. Stay safe and be well.